A historical setting, a UNESCO World Heritage site, an eclectic range of stalls, and of course, delicious food. We are at the Greenwich Market in London. The market has a rich history dating back to the 18th century and has evolved from a simple market into a thriving hub of activity that it is today. Here, you can find handmade crafts, artwork, clothing, jewellery, collectibles, and more. Greenwich Market is also renowned for its diverse range of street food stalls. From burgers and sandwiches to Italian and Asian, you can enjoy a global culinary experience within the market's lively food section. And this video is all about sharing our vegetarian food explorations in this part of the market with you. If you're new here, welcome. We are Sakshi, DJ, and Little Pixie. We share our travel and vegetarian food explorations from around the world, hoping that you will find your next food or travel inspiration here. London continues to wow us with the array of vegetarian and vegan options that are available throughout the city. And today we are excited to bring to you yet another veggie street food experience from one of London's iconic markets. And like we have done in the previous videos, in the case of Borough, Portobello and Seven Dials markets, we are going to share what we tried over the course of 2 visits so we can share a broader range of the veggie options that we have discovered here. So let's dig in. We'll begin with what we tried on our last visit and then come back to the present day. As soon as you enter the market, you'll spot a few food stalls. This is where we started with a stop at Mamma Mia for an arancini as the appetizer. Arancinis are rice balls that are stuffed, coated with breadcrumbs and deep fried. We got ourselves a rice and spinach one that was served with some melted cheese and tomato sauce. A good appetizer to kickstart the foodie exploration. As you walk further into the market and take a right, you will arrive at the lively food section with several food stalls. Our first stop here was at the Latin Bros for a vegetarian Cuban sandwich. The sandwich had a filling of roast vegetables, butternut squash, sweet potatoes, smoked cheese, and a roast pepper sauce. The bread had a crunchy crust and a soft interior, and the filling was a great medley of bold flavors. The sandwich not only tasted great, it was huge and quite filling too. Next, we spotted a very interesting, or you could even say weird, looking ramen burger at a stall called Pimp My Ramen, where instead of bread buns, they use handmade ramen buns for a burger. They had an Indian veggie option that came with a filling of what looked like a vegetable patty seasoned with spices and mature cheddar. It doesn't usually come with a fried egg, but we requested that as an additional topping. Not knowing what to expect, the first bite into this very unusual burger was a revelation. The filling was a balanced blend and the ramen buns were a nice twist on a regular burger. It was delicious and worth the wait in the queue. Already full after the sandwich and burger, we opted to go for some refreshing gelato to call it a day. We went over to this stall called Milk Tree and chose to have a coconut gelato in a cone with a chocolate layer and dry fruits. As anticipated, it was thoroughly enjoyed by our little Pixie, who has developed a strong liking for ice creams and gelatos more recently. She's such a sweetheart though when it comes to sharing her treat with both mummy and daddy.
There you have.
And that's a wrap from our first foodie day at Greenwich Market. Now back to the present.
So we just got a galette from this shop behind. You can see they sell crepes and galettes. So the difference between crepe and galette is made up of buckwheat flour and it's vegan and it's more healthier. And it's most of the options they have is in the savory version, not in the sweet version. So galette is mostly your savory versions. So we got the one which is into the wild, and it has mushrooms, spinach, seeds, and then you can add chilies, and it has a lot of cheddar cheese as well. So at the end when he was making, he added a lot of cheddar cheese to make it this crispy portion, which you can see. It's like crispy bites you can take in your mouth. and it looks nice and soft and slightly crispy from the outside as well. So I'm gonna dig in now. So you have the cheesy flavor coming in from the cheddar cheese and the mushrooms and the truffle oil. They added truffle oil as well. So you can see a lot of umami coming from the truffle oil and the mushrooms, and with the freshness from spinach and some of the seeds they also added like a crunch in between. So overall it's a very nice balance, I would say, savory dish. You can have it in this market.
So I was actually expecting it to be a little on the milder side, but I am pleasantly surprised with the dash of chilliness in it. And with the chilliness and all the other flavors, it's a really, really good version of the galette. I am quite enjoying it.
Mama Mia has 2 stalls in the market, and this time we went to the one that's in the main food section. We got ourselves some gnocchi, which are like little dumplings typically composed of wheat flour, potato and egg. They had an option of half and half, and we bought the gnocchi with Parmesan cheese and the other one with pesto. They tasted like what a regular gnocchi tastes like. Not bad at all, but not much that stood out to us.
So last week when we came here to this market, so we at this place called Pimp My Ramen. So we tried the ramen burger, which was just amazing. And this is the first time we had that ramen burger. But today we are trying their another dish, which is baos. So they sell only 2 things, baos and burgers. So last time we tried burger, now we are trying bao. So this is spinach and quinoa bao, which is a spinach and quinoa patty, and along with pickled onions, carrots, and then some peanuts and coriander and some leches as well. So they have another version, vegetarian version, which is a tofu one, which we have tried many times, the tofu version. So this was looking interesting, so we wanted to try this out. So it's time to dig in. Of course, the patty has crunch because it's like a burger patty which they've cut into half and fried it. It is like crispy from outside and soft from inside. And along with the patty, the crispiness and everything, the pickled onions and everything is going so well. Although it's not spicy, the flavors combined, everything is just amazing. There's another flavor bomb, I would say.
Last but not least, we found a table outdoors and rested our legs at Ruby's, which offers 100% plant-based beverages like coffees and milkshakes, and also cakes and some other bakery items. Here we enjoyed, or at least tried to, a mug of iced latte, which was refreshing on a summer day in August. And of course, to treat little Pixie, we had a chocolate cupcake, which she was delighted to have. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and do check out our food explorations from other London markets as well. Until next time, take care and see you soon.